WoW is the last MMO left. Everything else not as popular as this is dead. Old school RuneScape, fundamentally dead. RuneScape 3, dead. Elder Scrolls Online. It's a real shame that you died. Neverwinter, dead to me. Guild Wars 1, it is dead. Guild Wars 2, straight up dead. Lord of the Rings Online, dead game. WoW is the only MMO left. Let's count EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2, and those are all dead.
Rumour has it that MMOs aren't doing too well.
But your family, I'm pretty sure, is dead.
And could someone please check on Josh, because he appears to be playing World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, baby! Yeah!
We've all been there, filled with copium, looking forward to the year ahead.
New World is going to have a sensational 2025. I very nearly didn't make this video because I couldn't be bothered, but it is now official. New World servers will indeed be shutting down.
Only for our hopes and dreams to turn to ashes.
Is this game a scam or not? I've seen people talking about fake locations and farms without code behind it, just visuals. It's 100% not a scam. The game's not finished, but it's not a scam. Future of MMOs, it's looking pretty bleak, isn't it? What are we looking forward to now?
But honestly guys, it's not that bad. There's a whole list of MMOs still to come out this year, some next year, and some others a little bit further out. And in today's video, I'm going to go through them all and tell you which ones I'm excited about and which ones to avoid. Because we don't want any more apology videos or people deleting their channels now, do we? I actually won't mind that. So make sure you like this video because it will help share the good word that there is hope for the MMO genre. And if you'd like to see more of my content, then smash that subscribe button. Or just push it once. Don't push it more than once. Double tap it. There we go. So the intro out the way, let's kick it off with our first MMO that I might or might not be excited about. So first potential MMO to get excited about is Lord of Mysteries. It's based on the original novels and set during a dark Victorian era steampunk sort of world, which will be brought to life with UE5, and will likely have a similar look and feel to Where Winds Meet. It's already had a closed beta and the feedback so far has been somewhat positive. A Reddit post from one of the testers said, and I quote, "The MMO mechanics are currently very polished. Besides dungeons and PvP, it also offers casual activities, exploration, cosmetics and social features. I'm not sure why people romanticize the Victorian era. It had syphilis and the Black Death. Hopefully we'll get some more information soon, but for now I'm going to give it 3 child factory workers out of 5 on the excitement scale." Podibuzz is a free app that allows you to create unique chatbots so you don't have to feel so alone when playing your favorite dead MMO. And I'm not kidding when I say there is something for everyone. Personally, I don't see a problem with this. A very ominous looking microwave sits on the counter, its buttons and symbols all looking so weird and otherworldly. Put food in microwave.
There he goes again with the human rituals. This one's better at figuring things out than most.
Me and the microwave are going to now take a bath together. It's free and easy to set up your own avatar, and by the end of it, you might have something just as cursed as what I made.
Oh. Hi, Woo.
Know any good MMOs to play?
Yes, I love Elder Scrolls Online and Final Fantasy XIV. They're both free to play with great storylines and amazing worlds to explore. Which one catches your interest?
Okay, apparently the AI has gone rogue and is now just mocking me. Either that or MMOs really are dead. Check out Podibuzz for yourself using the link in the description below and use my promo code which is on screen for you now to get a free trial. Anyway, back to the video. Next up on the list is Scars of Honor, who have been hard at work advertising their game.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
The owner of Beastburst Entertainment and the creator of Scars of Honor, Venelin, has been doing the rounds with all the content creators, giving them interviews. Now, where have we seen this done before? Apparently, it's free to play and no pay to win, and best of all, there's a playtest at the end of the month, which I assure you I will be taking part in, and I'll be giving my very honest opinion, which I'll also be streaming, so shameless plug. The game uses action combat and looks to be a mix of WildStar and Crowfall, and we both know how well those MMOs are doing. If you go back a few years, they did invite some MMO royalty to their studio and obviously ask for feedback and what makes a good MMO.
Absolute pleasure, guys. Here with me today, Josh Strife, guys. What would you suggest is the best way?
It's probably the most popular system that the player's going to engage with. Moving.
100% they will be using it.
I'm often thinking, why am I here?
Hello, everyone.
And I'm like, finally, it's over.
Whether they took anything on board or not is going to be a different question. I probably would be more excited for this title if it wasn't backed by so many washed up Ashes of Creation content creators.
We got a lot of dev guys, they've lost their job. Really sad. Very sad.
So for that reason, I'll give it 5 Stephen Strife lawsuits out of 10 on the excitement scale. New World is a MMO which you can actually play already because it's in early access on Steam. But the question is, for how long? Because this game might face some legal issues.
I don't think they deserve to have their bright futures ruined by a momentary, minute, never to be repeated lapse of judgment.
I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's a lawsuit waiting to happen, especially given how strict Nintendo are when it comes to patent usage. So far, it's had mostly positive reviews. I mean, it's only 300, but, you know, they're mostly positive. One review went as far to say that it's a soulless, bare-bones cash grab. Some might argue that's an improvement on Pokemon's latest game.
These games are over 20 years apart. Are you kidding me?
If you're looking for a Pokemon-like MMO, then this is probably the one to check out. It's a small indie dev who's put this together, so you kind of get what you pay for. But realistically, am I excited about this? Well, I'm going to give it 2 copyright-free Pikachus out of 7. Archeage Chronicles is a game that's been on my wish list for over a year now. It takes place 50 years after the events of Archeage 1, and we're being told not to expect a traditional MMORPG. Instead, a smaller instance shared world experience, which once again, I'm assuming is going to be like Where Winds Meet. We did get an update this month, which is to say they've been doing playtests. These have been under NDA, so we can only hope there might be a public one later on this year. They have been pretty scarce on information. Their Twitter page has become slightly more active. They tweeted a total of 3 times this year, and before this streak of activity, their last tweet was back in July 2025. Crimson Desert went from MMO to single-player success, and it does make you wonder, are Archeage 2 considering the same approach? Have they looked over and gone, yeah, maybe it's not worth the time and effort to cater to all these MMO fans, when we could just produce a in-depth single-player game? I'm not saying for certain that's what Archeage Chronicles are going to do, I'm just saying there's clearly a shift in the MMO genre, mainly towards the not so massively and multiplayer. And let's not forget, there is the glaring issue that the first Archeage closed down, basically due to over-monetization. So when it comes to the excitement of Archeage 2, I'm going to give it 4 of Mum's credit cards out of 5. Next on the list is Adrullan Online. It's a classic style MMORPG, and it's not going to be to everybody's taste. They've done a couple of playtests over the years, and I actually played on the recent one, and I have to say, I actually enjoyed it. It has your typical tab targeting and enemies which slowly increase in difficulty. You can play solo, but ideally you want to play in a group, and it has a large variety of classes and races to choose from. And if you like the way skills work in old school RuneScape, then you're also going to like the way skills work on Adrullan Online. I love the aesthetics and I did enjoy playing this, however, I am not oblivious to the fact that this game won't be to everyone's liking. Despite the whimsical, endearing look it has about it, this is very much a boomer MMO. So I'm going to say, on the excitement scale, it's
Chicken jockey!
The souls of an entire planet, trapped in an endless purgatory with one sole purpose: to produce the ultimate swordsman.
Swordeye is Mordhau if it had a MMO spin-off. As far as I'm aware, it's one dev, and so far they've done a good job, and they even had a playtest which I took part in. Friend? Hello?
Friend. Dude, I'm gonna make your chopped off head my friend. Get ready. Ready yourself. Because I'm gonna kill you.
Before you fight me, I need you to know one thing.
You idiot. You just got spiked.
Yeah. Well,
if I was a meaner man, I would fucking kill you.
I was surprised at how busy the playtest was, and I'm going to be honest with you, this game seems to suffer from a little bit of confusion as to what it wants to be. It has an overland which has PvE and PvP, there's like PvP zones, and there's also a tower you can go to which has loot which you need to extract from. So it goes from like a open world PvP PvE to a extraction looter. Oh, and did I mention in the open world area you have a limited time that you're allowed in there unless you kill things, in which case the time goes up.
What? That's crazy!
It's very confusing, but you also can upgrade your character, upgrade your gear. It tries to do quite a lot at once, and I don't know if that's the best approach to this game. It also has VoIP, which makes this game 10 times better, and as I've said many times before, if you put VoIP in your MMO, you're automatically making it more social and more fun. Bomb squad.
Damn.
Ooh, it's the bomb squad.
That's actually the first time I've ever heard anybody talk shit about my name. That's funny. What the fuck is a plob though?
Plob is probably like an English dish, bro.
Plob was my grandfather's name, who died of cancer, so that's pretty unfair.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. He died in the Holocaust.
Yeah,
Make fun of him.
As I said, it is one solo indie dev, so when it will release, who knows? We know how these indie projects tend to go. I do have a plan on doing a bigger breakdown of the game, and honestly, I am excited to play it if it ever does release. So I'm going to give this 3 solo devs out of 5 on the excitement scale. So NCSoft are releasing a new MMO, it's just not one you'd expect from them. I am of course talking about Cinder City. It's not like we've never had a gunplay MMO before, but it's just odd that it's coming from NCSoft. We've had the likes of PlanetSide 2, Destiny, Warframe, Defiance Online, but this is the first time NCSoft has gone all in on a third-person shooter. And to me, it's just odd, especially when their back catalogue includes Guild Wars 2, Lineage, and Aion. So why Cinder City and why now? If there's one thing NCSoft is notorious for, it's trying to make as much money as possible from MMOs. So is this going to be pay to win? It's hard to say, but I can guarantee you there's going to be a high level of monetization. It could just be cosmetics, it could be a battle pass, we'll just have to wait and see. The good news is though, we don't have to wait long. They do plan on having a playtest in Q2, and it is scheduled for release in Q4 this year. Am I excited for this? Honestly, probably not. The problem is with these types of MMOs is that they tend to live fast and die young. I mean, is anyone still playing The Division? What the actual fuck? I meant PlanetSide 2. I think the only exceptions to the rule are Destiny and Warframe, but why would I go play this if I have Destiny or Warframe? So what are my excitement levels? Well, I'm going to give it a big fat 0 out of 10 because it's generic slop that NCSoft will kill after a year because it's not profitable enough. Full disclosure, this is a boomer MMO. It is designed for the likes of your uncle, your granddad, people who enjoyed EverQuest back in the day. Or as all the cool kids say, Unk Slop. Yeah, I want to kill myself after saying that. The point is, this game isn't for everyone. Hell, I don't even think this game is for me. But there is clearly a crowd who wants to play this because I keep getting comments about this title. Stop it. So am I excited? No. But am I excited for other people being excited? Sure, why not? My nan says it's a 7 out of 10. I have played 2 playtests, I have mentioned it every time I get the chance to, and I personally am very much looking forward to this game. This MMO has been mostly compared to Tibia, and the devs behind it also love Tibia, so it's very much Tibia inspired. Personally for me, I love the gameplay, I love how it looks, and honestly it's been quite social. It's not an easy game by any means, and they have been talking about revamping PvP several times. There is PvP, but they're trying to make it more optional rather than mandatory, and a lot less hardcore when you die. I've had to hold myself back when doing the playtest because it is quite addictive, but I don't want to sink 50 hours into a playtest. Am I excited for this game? Very much so. I hope it comes out this year. 5 out of 5. Devs, if you're watching this video, please give me early access. Bellatrores. I heard about this game some years ago. I was never really taken on board by it. Has been in development since 2017, and there is still no trailer for it. Did my voice seriously sound like that back then? It probably explains why no one watched me. It's supposedly Unreal Engine 5 ARPG. It is themed around the medieval times. Blah blah blah. It's produced by a Korean mobile phone game company, so you can imagine how heavily monetized it'll be. And since then, not much has changed. It's still Korean slop. It doesn't look interesting. I have zero excitement for this title. There are a few titles I've left off the list, and it's either because I've covered them to death already, or simply it's unclear as to what's actually even happening with these MMOs. Listen, when it comes down to brass tacks, I don't want to keep regurgitating the same slop. I don't like making the same content over and over. So, for this next section, we're going to do a quick fire round. Let's start off with Chrono Odyssey. 0 out of 10. Korean slop, looks awful. You know it's going to be bad when they're trying to copy New World. Apologise. I know nothing about it. I think it looks like another boomer MMO, not for me. Horizon MMO. Sure. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it'll be good. Who knows? Anvil Empires. I love it. I want to play it. Hurry up and release it. Stars Reach. Now, I was genuinely excited for this game until they started laying off their staff, which has obviously caused a bit of concern, but apparently it's still on track. So I'm 50-50 on this one. Drakantos. Yeah, I mean, it was okay before. Hopefully it comes out. 3 out of 5. Aion 2. Sadly, I don't have enough money to be good at this game, so it's a no from me. Maple Story Classic. I haven't even played the first one. I don't know if I'm going to play this one. I don't know. Okay, I just don't know. Right, stop. I'm done with quickfire. Let's move on to the copium part of this video, which is MMOs releasing beyond 2026. Amazingly, for a dead genre, there's a lot of MMOs releasing this year. But what do we have further afield, you might be wondering? Well, for me, there's 4 main MMOs I'm looking out for. First up, we have the cancelled Zenimax MMO. Yes, it got cancelled, but the guys behind it actually formed their own studio, and I believe they're working on a MMO still. I wasn't exactly thrilled by the idea of a new Zenimax MMO, because Zenimax, when it comes to monetization and the management of their games, they are literally the worst. A breakaway team of devs who have something to prove and want to basically shove it in Zenimax's face? Well, I look forward to that. I think that could be interesting. And then we have the Riot MMO. Yes, we know nothing about it, but that's what makes it so interesting. And the more stories you hear about them doing random stuff in the background, like putting an offer in for Ashes of Creation, that suddenly makes me think they're taking this very seriously. So the Riot MMO will and forever be one of the most anticipated MMOs until something else comes along. We also have Guild Wars 3 rumored to be in development. It's still in the very early stages, but hey, at least it's being developed. A lot of people do love Guild Wars 2, but it is a bit dated, so a new and improved version, I'm sure everyone's excited for. Last on the list, we have Light No Fire. What we're hoping for here is a scaled down version of No Man's Sky, because let's be honest, having the whole universe to explore gets lonely. But being on a small planet, well, there's more of a social scene there. So is the MMO genre dead? I don't think so. There's still games in development, there's lots of indie titles coming out. Yes, there's a slowdown on AAA MMOs, but at the same time, when you look at the wider gaming universe, AAA games aren't doing that great. The titles that are blowing away the gaming community tend to be done by indie devs at the moment. So surely at some point, one of these indie devs are going to hit a home run with their MMO. And on that bombshell, I'm going to end the video there. Let me know in the comment section below if I've missed their MMO or there's one that I should go check out. And make sure you like the video so we can spread the word that MMOs aren't dead. It's just your fucking attitude needs changing. You hear me? I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Yeah. As always, if you want more MMO content, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to help support my channel during this trying times where MMOs are dead, then feel free to become a YouTube or Patreon member. That money will go towards putting petrol in my Bugatti. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.